Hello darlings, and welcome back to my channel. So today I am back with another Empties video for you guys. So I actually have quite a lot of hand cream this time since I've been constantly washing my hands and I've been applying a lot of hand cream. Alright, so let's get started with the first big item that I have here. This is from Kiehl's. This is their olive fruit oil deeply reparative hair pack, and I absolutely love this. I'm sure for those guys who have been watching me for a while probably see me talk about this in one of like my previous Empties videos. So as for this hair pack, it makes my hair feel very like nice, soft, very luscious, especially like after using it. And I have to say, sometimes I do get lazy and all I do is just shampoo and just apply on this hair pack, and that is pretty much it. So usually typically what the average person, like the normal person, would do is apply a shampoo, conditioner, and then the hair mask. But you know, we all have those lazy days. And as for this right here, it pretty much lasts me about like half a year since my hair is quite thick and quite long. Alright, so next we have a couple of face washes here. So we have the first one here. This is from It Cosmetics. This is Confidence in a Cleanser, and I absolutely love using this because it's like a serum base, and after using it, like my skin just feels so soft, very smooth, very like hydrating, doesn't feel dry and which I absolutely love the feeling. Alright, next we have, this is from Fab, also known as First Aid Beauty. Also one of my favorite cleansers to use. It's actually really great for sensitive and combination skin. Like, it's very light, very airy, it just rinses off like really easily. Alright, and then we have another cleanser. This is from Belief, and this is their Aqua Balm jelly cleansers. And I actually haven't tried or used a lot of jelly cleansers, but I have to say this is absolutely like one of my favorites because it definitely does remove makeup, but obviously it doesn't remove like all of the makeup on your face unless if you're wearing like very like light minimal makeup. It just feels really nice on the skin. I love how it just foams up really great. This is a lip balm from the brand Jack Black, and this is in Basil Lemon. I absolutely love it since it has SPF 25. Obviously, you know, you gotta protect the lips, and it just applies on really smooth, very nice. I love how it doesn't have like a color to it. And if any of you guys who have not tried Jack Black lip balms, I highly recommend you give them a try because they are amazing. And I have tried a lot of lip products, and this is like by far my #1 lip balm. Highly recommend to everyone, even though this is like a men's skincare line, but this is like the best. Alright, next we have, this is a serum. This is from Estee Lauder. This is the Advanced Night Repair, and I've actually heard so many good things about it, and I finally got a sample to try and test out. And I have to say, after using this, I was like blown away. My skin just looks so good, especially like the night after. I was like, wow, my skin is just so glowy, just looks so well rested, even though sometimes I don't really get enough sleep at night. But my skin is beyond amazing, and I am definitely going to pick up like a full size, especially if there is like a coupon or like a discount. And I know this is a very pricey item, but it just makes your skin look really nice. And I know that you guys probably see like those commercials or like those ads for saying like this is like the #1 nighttime repair serum, and I definitely do stand by that. Alright, next we have, this is from Anastasia Beverly Hills. This is their Brow Wiz, and this is my absolute favorite eyebrow pencil or eyebrow wiz as all time. Like, I've actually tried quite a few eyebrow pencils, and I have to say this one is just my #1 list, and it just like really gets into like those like lines. It just makes it so beautiful. I'm actually wearing it right now. I actually have the color Ebony on. It just makes my brows look so good, and I absolutely really love the spoolie. But what I noticed, especially for some reason, I don't know why, it just happens to me every single time, like especially when I'm almost about to like finish this eyebrow pencil, like especially on the spoolie side, for some reason it just like starts to like degrade and like break apart by itself, which I don't know why, but it just happens every single time. All right, next up we have quite a few hand creams. All right, so the first one we have here, this is from Sol de Janeiro. This is the Brazilian Touch hand cream, and for those of you guys who have watched my video review on this and saw it, I would definitely say this hand cream was okay. I feel like they could have done a better job because I was comparing it to their Balm cream, which is actually amazing, and I had really like high expectations for it. But this hand cream was just kind of like a letdown, especially like for $15, like 15 USD dollars for this hand cream, and it was just like such a letdown. Next we have, this is from the Face Shop. This is their acai. Oh, did I just say acai? This is obviously not acai. This is I'm not even sure how to pronounce this, but this is a honey flavored hand cream right here, and I have to say this one, it actually works really well. It sinks into like the hand really well, and then that does keep my hands very moisturized, which I definitely love a lot. All right, finally we have 3 more hand creams, and all of them are from the brand Kiehl's. All right, so let's talk about my absolute most favorite one. I would definitely say is this one. This is the Ultimate Strength Hand Slave. This is like the best hand cream that I have tried by far, and it is really good, and I mean like really good. All right, so for this one, like it comes out as like a whitish color, and it definitely does like sink into like the hands really well. It does take like, I would say, a couple seconds to like dry down. Your hands don't feel greasy or anything at all, which I absolutely love. And you know sometimes, especially how there's like certain hand creams where it's very like hydrating, very moisturizing, but then it just has like this really like oily grip to it, and then whatever you touch just becomes like really oily. Obviously this one doesn't have this, so if you're any of you guys who have not tried this hand cream, I highly recommend picking this one up. All right, next we have, this is their richly hydrating hand cream in grapefruit with shea butter and vitamin E. So yes, it does smell like grapefruit. It definitely is very hydrating, very moisturizing, but obviously I don't like how it has like this like icky / like grease factor to it, because obviously, as I just mentioned, you know, when you're applying hand cream, you go touch other things, it just gets a little crazy when you try to like open like a can of like something and then you can't open it. But I have to say, if you do only apply this to like the back of like your hands, it is really hydrating, very nice. All right, and the final one we have here, this is the richly hydrating hand cream and lavender, shea butter and vitamin E. Yes, it definitely does smell like lavender, and what I like about this is that this is actually really kind of like similar to this one right here, but what I noticed about this one is that when you apply it to like your hands, you definitely need to give it like, I would say, at least about a minute to like sink in before like you start touching other things, because obviously there is like a bit of like oil / like grease factor to this. But aside from that, I would say this one is also really good, especially if your hands are like constantly like very dry. All right, so I would say out of all 3 of them, this one is by far my favorite, so I highly recommend you pick this up. And I would say, definitely say, comparing this to the Jack Black one that I absolutely really love, I would definitely go for this one, because this one is just very moisturizing. But the Jack Black one is also too, but then that one is just, it has like a really heavy, like strong, like men perfume scent to it, and sometimes I can't really deal with like such like a strong scent. So highly recommend picking this one up. So that is pretty much it for my Empties video. So feel free to let me know and what any empty products you guys have finished or you're about to finish, or is there any products that you feel like that are really good that I should definitely try out. Maybe any products at all, feel free to leave them down below in the comments. I definitely will be reading them. So yeah, well, that is it for today's video, and I shall catch you guys later. Bye.